Recently, a Toyota buyer paid $4,800 more for a Camry, even though another dealer had the same car for less, because he didn't answer these three simple questions at the dealership. As a result, the loan was stretched, add-ons were buried, the final price quietly exploded. It happens every year in America because dealerships control the conversation. This is why, in this video, I'll expose three questions Toyota dealers hate when you don't answer, and I'll tell exactly what to say instead. After years of working in Toyota service departments, on sales floors, and handling customer complaints, the same pattern keeps showing up again and again. People don't lose money because Toyota cars are bad. They lose money because of how the deal is structured, and it almost always starts with a few simple questions that sound harmless but are designed to extract information. Every question a salesperson asks has a purpose. It's not small talk. It's not a friendly conversation. It's data collection. That data is then used to shape the deal in a way that benefits the dealership, not the buyer. Understanding this is the first step to protecting your money. Think of this video as a defensive guide for Toyota buyers, not to fight the dealership, just to avoid falling into traps that cost thousands over the life of the car. Question 1. What monthly payment are you looking for? The most dangerous question a Toyota buyer can answer is about the monthly payment. It sounds reasonable, it sounds helpful, but it shifts your focus away from the one thing that actually matters: the price of the car. When a buyer says something like, "I want to stay around $400 or $500 a month," the dealership no longer sees a customer. They see a number. That number becomes the target, not the vehicle price. Everything else in the deal is adjusted to hit that payment. This is especially common with Toyotas because people trust them long term. Since Toyotas are known to last, dealerships often stretch loan terms to 72, 84, or even 96 months. The payment looks manageable, but the total cost quietly explodes. Data from Edmunds shows that focusing on monthly payment instead of vehicle price adds an average of $3,000 to $6,000 to the total cost of ownership through extended loan terms, higher interest rates, and bundled add-ons. Even a small rate increase matters. For example, moving from 4.9% to 6.9% APR on a $35,000 Toyota over 84 months can add more than $2,800 in interest alone. Interest adds up, loan length increases, add-ons slip in. As a mechanic, this shows up years later when customers are still making payments on a car that's already aging. The engine may still be strong, but the loan never seems to end. That's how buyers end up paying far more than the sticker price without realizing it. The safe rule is very simple. Never talk about the monthly payment until the full out-the-door price is written down on paper. That out-the-door price means the real cost of the car, including the vehicle price, taxes, and dealership fees. This number matters more than anything else, especially when buying a Toyota. Here's why. The price of the car never changes once you sign. If you overpay today, you can't undo it later. But the monthly payment is flexible. It can be changed by refinancing, putting more money down later, or adjusting the loan length. The price, however, is permanent. It stays with the car for its entire life. Toyota dealerships know that most people think in monthly payments. So once a buyer says a number, the dealer reshapes everything to hit that payment. They stretch the loan longer. They raise the interest rate slightly. They quietly add extras. The payment looks fine, but the total cost becomes much higher. As someone who cares about Toyota owners, Toyotas already hold value well and last a long time. That means you don't need tricks, long loans, or expensive add-ons to make it affordable. A fair price up front is what protects your money. Always lock the price first. Always get it in writing. Then, and only then, talk about payments. Why Toyota buyers should focus on price, not feelings. Toyota buyers are often practical people. They care about reliability, fuel economy, and long-term ownership. But the dealership environment pushes emotion instead of logic. When buyers focus only on payment, interest rates quietly rise. Small monthly add-ons seem harmless. Extended warranties, protection packages, and insurance products slide in without resistance. Each one adds just a little more. Together, they add thousands. From a technician's perspective, many of these extras are unnecessary. Toyota factory engineering already covers durability. Proper maintenance matters far more than expensive add-ons. But once everything is bundled into a payment, it's hard for buyers to see what they're really paying for. That's why price clarity is critical. It keeps the deal honest, it keeps the numbers visible, and it keeps control in the buyer's hands. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Question 2. What do you do for work? Another common tactic starts with casual questions. What do you do for work? What brings you in today? This question sounds friendly, but it's one of the most dangerous ones a Toyota buyer can answer honestly. When a salesperson asks what you do for work or why you're there today, they are not just making conversation. They are quietly figuring out how much they think you can afford and how desperate you might be. Here's the honest truth, said like a mechanic who's seen this for years. If you say you're a doctor, engineer, or software worker, many dealerships assume you have extra money. Studies shared by Edmunds and Consumer Reports show that higher income buyers often pay $1,000 to $2,000 more for the same car, simply because dealers push harder on price. With Toyotas, this happens a lot because buyers trust the brand and don't expect aggressive pricing. If you say your car broke down, your lease ends this week, or you need a car quickly, that's even worse. Urgent buyers almost always pay more. Dealers know Toyotas sell well. They know if you're desperate, you won't walk away. That removes your power. The safest thing you can do is keep your answers simple and vague. You don't need to lie, but you don't need to share details either. When a salesperson asks what you do for work, saying something general like, "I work in business," is enough. It tells them you have a job, but it doesn't give them a reason to judge how much money they think you have. When they ask why you're there, saying, "I'm just exploring my options," is the best answer. It shows interest without urgency. Here's why this matters so much. The moment a dealership knows you need a car, the price usually goes up. If they hear your car broke down or your lease ends next week, they know you're under pressure. Pressure makes people agree faster and ask fewer questions. That's when bad deals happen. Toyota dealerships sell a lot of cars, so they don't feel rushed. You must never feel rushed either. From real experience, calm buyers always get better Toyota deals. Buyers who seem relaxed, patient, and willing to walk away are treated differently. They are offered better numbers because the dealership knows they can lose the sale. The less personal information you share, the safer your money is. Calm, quiet, and patient buyers stay in control. Question number 3. What are you driving right now? This question feels normal, and most Toyota buyers answer it without thinking. But this is where the most money is quietly lost, especially for people trading in a car. From years of real experience around Toyota dealerships, this is the step where deals become confusing on purpose. When you tell a dealer you have a trade-in, they often stop treating the new Toyota purchase and your old car as two separate things. Instead, they blend everything together into one big deal. The price of the new Toyota has gone up. The trade-in value looks higher. Fees move around. Discounts disappear. And suddenly, you can't tell where your money went. A trade-in has one real value, called actual cash value. That's what the car is truly worth. But when it's mixed into the new car deal, that real value gets hidden. Dealers may raise the price of the Toyota to make the trade-in look generous. On paper, it looks good. In reality, you're paying for your own discount. The safest way to handle a trade-in is very simple. Keep everything separate. Think of it like two different deals, not one. First, you focus only on the new Toyota. Get the full out-the-door price in writing, including the car price, taxes, and dealership fees. This makes the real cost clear and easy to understand. Nothing should be discussed about your old car at this stage. Once the Toyota's price is locked, only then should the trade-in be discussed. This protects you because the dealership can no longer move money around to confuse you. They can't raise the Toyota's price to make your trade-in look better. Everything stays honest and visible. Many Toyota owners are shocked when they learn how much more their car is actually worth. Selling a used Toyota privately or to places like CarMax or Carvana often brings $500 to $1,500 more than a dealership trade-in. Toyota cars hold value well, so dealerships often try to keep that value for themselves instead of giving it to you. From experience, when deals are mixed, buyers lose track of the numbers. That's when extra fees hide and prices quietly rise. But when deals are kept separate, buyers stay in control. Clear numbers save money. Confusion costs money. Bonus strategy: why buying a Toyota remotely saves you money. One of the smartest things a Toyota buyer can do is negotiate from home instead of inside the dealership. When you're not sitting at a desk, there is no pressure, no long waiting, and no emotional stress. You're not tired, hungry, or rushed. You're calm, comfortable, and thinking clearly. That alone puts you in a better position. From real experience, Toyota dealerships act very differently when everything is done by email or text. Written communication forces honesty. Prices have to be clear. Promises can't be changed easily. Numbers are harder to manipulate. When everything is on paper, pressure tactics lose their power because there's time to think and compare. Remote negotiation also lets you contact multiple Toyota dealerships at the same time. You can compare prices calmly and choose the best offer without anyone hovering over you. This is something dealerships don't like because competition works in your favor. Another important tool is knowing when to walk away. Leaving a deal doesn't mean you lost. In many cases, it improves the offer. Toyota dealerships have sales goals, especially near the end of the month. Missing those targets costs them more than giving you a discount. Timing matters too. End of the month, end of the quarter, or even rainy days create pressure on dealerships. Toyota doesn't change, but business pressure does, and that's when buyers save the most. Always remember, Toyota cars are built to last, but smart ownership starts before the key turns. Avoid discussing the monthly payment early. Stay vague about personal details. Separate every part of the deal. Keep control of the numbers. These strategies don't require confrontation. They require awareness. When buyers understand how deals are structured, the power balance shifts immediately. If this knowledge saves even one Toyota buyer from overpaying, it's worth sharing. Reliable cars deserve reliable buying strategies. If you're enjoying this video, consider watching this one to find out how a $4 part can save you $5,000.